Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Good evening and welcome to Southwestern Christian University, home of the Southwestern Christian University Eagles, men's and women's teams. Tonight, both teams will be playing. The ladies will tip off here in about 3 minutes, and the men around 8 o'clock. The ladies in this first game will be taking on Texas Wesleyan Rams. The Rams are 13-6 on the season. They're 8-4 in conference, while the Eagles are 14-6 on the season, and they are 6-6 in the conference. So should be a pretty good game. In the earlier game this year, the Rams beat the Eagles. The Eagles had a 5-point halftime lead, and Texas Wesleyan came back to beat the Eagles. The Eagles were limited to 6 points in that third quarter before falling 82-77. So I would suspect we have a great game here this evening also. Eagles, when they can get hot from that three-point line, they're something else. SCU is coming off an 86-68 win over Central Christian last Saturday. Kylie Vestal put together a career night in that win, accumulating a career high 31 points. She did that on 13 of 16 shooting, and she had a season high of 6 assists. Kylie currently ranks 8th in the SAC in scoring at 14.4 points a game, second in field goal percentage at a whopping 57.5%, third in three-point percentage at 43%, and second in free throw percentage at 86.4. So she has been putting it all together this year as a senior. SCU has protected the home court all season, racking up a 10-2 record here inside of Pickens Springer Gymnasium. Texas Wesleyan is coming off a 81-54 win over Panhandle State on Thursday. The Rams are currently in a tie with Mid-America Christian University for third place in the Sooner Athletic Conference. And should, like I said, be just a really, really interesting game. We will take it down on the court to Steve Davis just here in a couple of minutes with the opening lineups, prayer, and the national anthem coming up here in just a few minutes. While we're waiting on Steve, SCU is averaging 81.9 points a game, while the Rams are averaging 72.5. Eagles are giving up 66.4 points a game, while Texas Wesley is giving up 69.2 points. Eagles shooting 46% from the field, while the Rams are 41%. From the three-point, the Eagles are unbelievable, 40.1, and the Rams are 31.1. All right, let's take it down to Steve Davis.
Home of the Southwestern Christian University Eagles for this evening's contest between the visiting Texas Wesleyan Rams and your Southwestern Christian University Eagles. At this time, I ask you that you rise, remove your caps for prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you today. We thank you for this beautiful day you've given to us. We also thank you for each individual person here and our athletes and our coaches. Lord, we just thank you for the abilities that you've given them. And now, Lord, we just pray that everything we do and say on this court will honor you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Apologize. The national anthem will not be played due to technical difficulties. We'll go straight into our introductions. Today's starting lineups. First for the visiting Rams. Senior guard, number 5, Destiny Wakefield. Freshman forward, number 10, Michaela Boyd. Junior guard, number 15, Evie Worley. Senior center, number 24, Jordan Brightwell. And senior guard, number 30, Nicole Gleason. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's the starting lineup for your Lady Eagles. Senior guard, from Enid, Oklahoma, number 1, Kylie Vestal. Junior guard, from Washington, Oklahoma, number 20, Jamie Clark. Senior guard from Eric, Oklahoma, number 22, Mackenzie James. Senior forward from Cordell, Oklahoma, number 23, McKenna Morley. And junior forward from Rio de Janeiro, number 24, Tammy Andrade.
All right. Just to let you know, the Eagles are in gray, trimmed in blue. They will be going left to right, while the Rams are in dark blue, trimmed in gold. They'll be going from left to right. Morley will jump for the Eagles, and Brightwell will jump for the Rams. And ref walks in, and we are almost ready for action. Ball's in the air, and the Eagles control it. Vestal will set up the offense, bring across the half-court line. The Rams are in a zone, 3-2 zone. Driving in, kicks it to Jantz, misses from the corner. And Clark grabs a rebound to Vestal. Back over to Andrade, inside to Jantz, and she scores it. So a great start for the Eagles. Winkfield handles the point for the Rams. Moving the ball around with Worley. Back to this near side to Coy. Long three put up, high arcing shot, nothing but net by Gleason. Andretti on the far side, back up top to Vestal, corner to Morley, to Vestal, up top. She looks inside to Morley. Morley dribbles in, hands it back to Jansen. A nice pass inside and kick back out to Clark. Back inside. Ball gets away, and we're going to have a foul call. That's going to be on Jans. That'll be her first foul.
Number 24, Andrade. First personal foul, first team foul.
Good ball movement, but then the ball got away from Eagles on a one too many pass on the inside. Back comes Winkfield over here in the corner to Gleason. I think you got to keep an eye on her. 3-point shot put up, and that shot is good by Worley. Vestal to Andrade. Andrade up top to Clark. Back to Vestal here in the near wing. Chance down low. Back to Vestal to Clark. She's going to let loose her own three. In and out. No good. Rebound pulled down by Worley. She heads up court quickly. Gives it to Winkfield. She goes in, shoots and misses. It went all the way in and came all the way back out. Back come the Eagles. Andrade. She'll drive in, put up a little shot. She gets fouled. She goes in.
Foul number 15, Worley.
Worley with her first foul for the Rams.
Tammy Andrade, 2 shots.
Makes her first shot. Andretti with the second one. She makes both of them. 6-4 lead for the Rams. Wingfield across the half-court line. Drives in on Vestal, pulls back out. Vestal pokes it away. Gleason runs down the ball for the Rams. Pass inside. Down low to Brightwell. She makes a pass inside to Gleason, and she scores it. 7:10 left here in the first quarter of action from Pickens Springer Gymnasium. Andretti up top to Vestal. Andretti drives in, kicks it back to Clark. She'll shoot a long three, in and out, no good. Morley runs down the ball, makes a pass inside to Jance to Vestal. She pulls up and gets it to go. Bounced high off the back of the rim and drops through. Gleason on the far wing. Far side to Brightwell. She gets it over to a wide open Coy. She thought about shooting but didn't. But then Wingfield shoots it from the far corner. She misses it. Back come the Eagles with the rebound. Andretti, she's going to get a fortunate call there as number 10, Coy, goes down to the ground. Thought she had position, but the ref didn't, so that's going to be a foul on her. That's her first foul. And Jance will throw it in from underneath the basket. Up top to Andretti. Wide open three. She'll shoot. Buries it. Andretti off to a hot start tonight for the Eagles. Wingfield up top, looks inside, gets it down to Brightwell. She kicks it back out for a long three. That was no good by Coy. Back come Eagles, and we're going to have a charge this time on Wakefield.
Foul number 24, Andrade. Second personal foul.
That'll be Andrade's second foul, so she'll be substituted for.
Into the game for the Rams, number 23, Brigham.
Mays comes in for Andrade. Wingfield hands it to Brigham, and we're going to have a foul called. That's going to go on Vestal. That's her first foul. 13 foul here early. 5:41 left in the first quarter. Wingfield, free throw line, pisses it back to Gleason. Should have been called for a walk. Got away with it. Back over to Wingfield. She shoots a three. No good. Mays for the rebound for the Eagles. Back to Vestal. To Clark. Back to Vestal. She fakes a long three. Dribbles in. Pulls up. Shoots. Just misses. But Morley did a good job tapping it back out. And Mays got it. Now inside to Morley. Pass into Jance, going to go off of a Ram. Brightwell knocked that out of bounds.
Into the game for the Rams, number 25, Nguchu.
Nguchu into the game now for the Rams. Clark, wide open. Three, buries it. Eagle three ball. Eagles now with the 12-8 lead, 4-point lead. Coach calls out play 50. Gleason steps back, shoots a long three. That's a no good. And then we're going to have a jump ball between Morley and Coy, and it's going to belong to the Rams, and we have a timeout called here at the 4:33 mark. Eagles up on top, 12-8. So far, the Eagles are shooting 4 of 7 for 57%. They're 2 of 4 from three-point for 50%. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Eagles are out rebounding the Rams 12-1 as they've had 2 offensive, 4 defensive. And perfect time for my stats to refresh. So we're going to go back to action here. Both teams come back out to court. Andretti with 5 points for the Eagles. Clark's the leading rebounder with 2, and Vestal with 1 assist. Gleason for the Rams with 5 points. Worley with 1 rebound, and Worley with 1 assist. Gleason will inbound the ball from underneath their own basket. Gets it to the corner and putting up a 2-point shot is Brigham, and she scores it. Yeager's in the game now for the Eagles, handling the point. Dribble around up top. Finds Mays on the far wing. Up top now to Morley. Morley back to Yeager, wide open. You can't leave her wide open because she makes those most of the time, but she does miss that one. Gleason with the pass in underneath. Spinning, shooting, and scoring is Coy for the Rams. Tie ball game. 3:54 left here in the first period. Chance to Clark. Clark does a head fake, gets it to Yeager. Yeager drives in, spins on Gleason. Back out to Clark. 12 on the shot clock. She dribbles across the free throw line to Mays. Gets it to Yeager. Yeager's going to go in, gets an opening, and just in and out on a layup. Hard one to miss there. Long 3, going to put up by Winkfield. Goes halfway in, halfway out, and Yeager's there for the rebound. Up court to Mays. Mays back to Jans. To Yeager. 16 on the shot clock. To Clark, to Mays. Wanted to shoot it, pulled it back down. Inside to Jans. She turns, dribbles, puts up a little left-hand hook, and she scores it. That's Jans's first points of the game. Wingfield inside to Guadji. Nice pass by her, but missing the shot, and we're going to have a foul called over the back.
Foul number 23, first personal foul, 13 foul.
Nagawachu called for that foul. Wade comes in for the Eagles at this point. Yeager bringing the ball up for the Eagles. To Wade. Hands it back to Yeager. Yeager to Mays. To Wade. Wade back to Morley. Morley with 9 on the shot clock to Yeager. Yeager behind the back dribble. Dribbles in. 3 on the shot clock. Wade forces up a shot. It's blocked. Nagawuchi blocked that one for the Rams. Gleason puts up a 2-point shot. No good. Rebounded by the Rams by Walls, who's into the game now for them inside. And Nagawuchi, she puts a little left-hand half-hook shot and scores it. Minute 40 left, 14-14. Eagles with the ball. Yeager. Rams in a man-to-man now. To Wade. Wade to Yeager. Yeager back up top to Clark. Over to Mays. Mays dribbles in, goes all the way in, throws up a left-hand shot that goes off the backboard and scores. Good job by Mays finding a seam in the defense. Gleason inside. Nagawuchi puts up a shot, no good. Should have been a foul. She went over Morley's back, doesn't call it, but the Eagles come away with it. Yeager dribbles in, pulls the back out. Over to Clark. Clark to Wade. To Yeager. Yeager fakes the 3, goes in, and her shot's blocked by Gleason. Will go out of bounds, belong to the Eagles. 13 seconds on the shot clock, 47.5 on the game clock. Salter comes into the game for the Rams as Gleason will take a seat. Oh, what a play by Yeager, and gets blocked. She threw it off the back of Salter, just trying to create a open shot. She nearly had it. Out front to Yeager. Pulls up from three, shoots short that time. Ball's going to go out of bounds and belong to the Rams. Back come the Rams. Bring them. Coach Arthur telling Yeager not to worry about that shot. Long three put up. No good by Walls. Rams with the offensive rebound. Another three-point shot put up. That one is good by Coy. Coy with 5 points on the game now. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. 8. Yeager drives in. 4. Hands it to Morley. Morley dribbles in. And Will Clark with a long three. Just off, no good. So at the end of the first quarter, we got the Eagles up the Rams are up 17-16. Both teams will go meet with their coaches. Andrade still the leading scorer for the Eagles with 5. Gleason. Now Coy and Gleason with 5 points apiece. Morley the leading rebounder for the Eagles with 3 of them. Nagauchu with 2 rebounds for the Rams. And Gleason with 3 assists for the Rams, while Vestal has 1. Eagles shooting 40%, 6 from 15. While the Rams are 7-17 for 41%.
It's buffering like crazy. Okay. Yeah, keep it good. This part's working, but now the internet.
Back to action. Vestal sends it out to Snoder, who's in the game for the Eagles. Gets it knocked out of her hand, but she grabs it back to Vestal. Back up top. Over to Snoder. Back to Clark. 10 on the shot clock. To Wade. Snoder will let loose a long three. Air ball, no good. 2-on-1 break. Nice pass and missing the shot as Walls found Gleason wide open. She gets fouled as she goes up for the shot, and that'll put her to the line to shoot 2. Snoder on that foul for the Eagles, her first one. Gleason misses the free throw. Second one is good. Vestal bringing the ball up for the Eagles. Over to Mays on the far wing. Up top to Snoder. To Vestal here right below me on the wing. Finds Clark wide open. Fakes the three. Dribbles in. And we're going to have walking called. Eagles off to a rough start here in the first few minutes of the game as we're in the second quarter. Not clicking like they normally do. Bring him over to Gleason, wide open three. She misses that one a little long. Snoder on the rebounds, hands it to Vestal. She's going to go all the way in, lays it up, and that's going to be blocked. Out of bounds and belong to the Eagles.
Into the game for the Eagles, number 11, Courtney Jones.
Nagauchi blocked that one. That's her second block. Courtney Jones checking in for the Eagles now, and number 15, Worley, back into the game. for the Rams. That ball's stolen away. Going all the way down for an easy layup. Missing from point blank was Brigham. And we had a tie ball. It'll belong to the Rams. Gleason will inbounds it. Kicks it out top to Nagauchi. She almost had it stolen. She had a block, but fouling her on the block was Snoder. That's her second foul. Morley's going to check back in for her. Ball's in the air and good by Nagauchi. Second one's in the air and that one's good. So they showed as 18-18. Yeah, I didn't think that was right. Vestal, shot, misses. Rebound by Brigham of the Rams. Back up court they come. As the score's 20-16 as they have it right now, and then we're going to have a foul on the Eagles. That foul's going to be on Wade. That's her first foul. 13 foul already with 8-11. Bring him to the line. Misses the first free throw. Second was up, and that one is no good. Wade with the rebound for the Eagles. Wade here in the wing. Up top. Vestal to Mays. Oh, there's a foul. That foul's going to go in number 2, Walls, as she gave a shot to Courtney Jones of the Eagles. Vestal up top for the Eagles. Inside to Morley. Morley spins. Gives it to Mays. Mays drives in, gets fouled. And that foul is going to go on Walls. So that'll be her second foul. 2 quick ones. Winkfield will come in for her. As Mays will go to the line to shoot 2. As she got fouled on that shot attempt. First one's up, and it is good. Second one's in the air, and that one's good. Tight game here, 20-18 with 7:44 left in the second quarter. Ball stolen away by Vestal. Took it away from Gleason. Makes a nice move. Oh, that's a bad call. Called her for walking. One ref waited on the other ref to call it. He was 3 feet away and waited for the one 25 feet away to call it. Gleason far side. Long three-pointer by Gleason, in and out. Morley with the rebound. Gets it to Jones. Jones stutter steps, goes inside, hands it to Morley. Morley left-handed hook, just in and out. Wade with the rebound. Just misses a shot. Gleason clears the glass for the Rams. Back comes Worley on the far side. Mays picks her up. Bounce pass on the inside's kicked. He'll stay Rams ball.
Into the game for the Eagles, number 22,
Mackenzie Jantz checks back into the game for the Eagles. Gleason rifles a pass underneath. Found Brigham wide open, and she easily scores that. Jantz inside to Vestal inside to Jantz. Morley inside, kicks it back out to Jantz from the free throw line and gets it to drop. Hung on the rim there, it seemed like forever. Nice pass to Winkfield, wide open, and she misses. And Clark for the Eagles rebounds the ball. Back comes Vestal. Clark with the long three. Eagle three ball good. Back comes Brigham. Coach Arthur saying get your hand up, and we're going to have a foul on Jantz. Going for the steal on Brightwell.
Foul number 22, Mackenzie James. First personal foul, 14th foul.
So Gleason will inbounds it underneath her own basket. Gets it in to Brigham. Now shot put up and missed by Worley. Eight on the shot clock. Pass inside, blocked. Oh, another tough call. Worley's going to get called for that one. That'll be her first foul. That'll send Worley to the line to shoot two. Shots up and good. Eagles with a 4-point lead. 3:57 left. Second quarter action here in Bethany, Oklahoma. Her second was up, and that one's good.
Into the game for the Rams, number 10, Coy.
Coy checks back in now for the Rams as Brightwell will take a seat. Vestal for the Eagles across the half-court line. Drives all the way in, kicks away out to Mays. Wide open for a three. She buries it. Nothing but net on that Eagle three ball. Worley goes in, puts up a shot. No good. Mays with the rebound for the Eagles. Heads back up court. Gets it to Vestal. Vestal back to Clark up top. Inside to Jantz. Hands it to Vestal. Vestal goes in. And we're going to have a foul on the Rams. That's going to go on Winkfield. That's her first foul. Third team foul. Jans will inbound it underneath Eagle ball, Eagle goal. Out front to Mace. Wanted to shoot a three. Now she takes it in, puts up a little left-hand shot. No good. Didn't have any help from the backboard then. Worley kicks it inside. Shot put up. Missed. Rebound by the Rams. And they get the ball again. Then we're going to have a foul. That's going to be on Jans, her second. And that'll bring him to the line to shoot two. 3 offensive rebounds there by the Rams. Created this opportunity, and the shot is up and good on the first free throw. Second one is no good. And Gleason grabs another offensive rebound for the Rams. Worley kicks it back up to Winkfield. 9 on the shot clock. She goes into the free throw line, puts up a shot and buries it. 1 point lead for the Eagles now, 32-31, 2:27 left. Vestal into Morley. Spins, shoots, leaves it well short. She had Gleason on her. Wingfield made a nice move, kicks it out front. Gleason wide open three, buries it. Tie ball game, 32-32. Vestal up top. Mays near wing up top to Morley. Morley with 9 on the shot clock to Jans. Jans makes a move in. She spins. Gets it to Mays. She'll put up a shot long, no good. Gleason on the rebound, up all alone, and making the layup is Brigham. Nobody got back. That gets Coach Arthur up, and he's going to call timeout. Wants to talk to his team about that. They had a 4-point lead. Now they're down by 2. 6-0 run here by the Rams with 1:25 left. Rams shot 6 more free throws than the Eagles. They're 6 of 10. Eagles are 4 of 4. 3-point land, the Eagles are 6 of 12 for 50%, while the Rams are 4 of 15 for 26% from the 3-point range. It'll be Eagles ball. Yeager brings it up. Vestal's on the court at the same time as her. To Wade, who's in the game now for Jans. To Vestal. Vestal calls out the play. 10 seconds left. She lets loose a long 3. Short, no good. Wingfield with the rebound. 2-on-1 to Gleason. Wide open, and she makes it. Gleason with 13 points here in the first half. Yeager on the far side. Bringing it on her up to Clark. 10 on the shot clock. 31 in the second quarter. To Yeager. 4. She lets loose a long 3. Short. Fight for the rebound. We're going to have, what are they going to call here? They called a foul. Hannah Wade on the foul. That'll be her second.
To the line for the Rams, number 10, Coy. 2 shots.
So Coy will go to the line to shoot 2. She's got 5 points on the night so far. And misses the first one. Second was up, and that's no good. Yeager on the rebound. Gets it up to Clark. Back to Yeager. 16 on the shot clock. Yeager dribbles across the half-court line and throws it out of bounds as Vestal cut the other direction. Vestal nearly steals it, knocks it out of bounds as the pass was going to Wingfield. Clark with a long 3-pointer, no good. Halftime, we're going to have the Rams up on top of the Eagles, 36-22. As both teams exit the floor. We'll give you some stats. Maybe here in a second. Having lots of issues in here tonight. Let's take a break, and when I get the stats refreshed or get some live ones, we'll get them back to you. So we'll take a break here for a little bit and be back Rams up on top of the Eagles 36-32. All right, let's give you some halftime stats. We got about 4 minutes before we start the second half. Eagles in the first half shot 11 of 31 for 35%. They were 6 of 15 from the three-point line for 40%. They were 4 of 4 on the free throw line for 100%. Eagles had 16 rebounds, 3 offensive, 13 defensive. They had 8 assists, 2 steals, 7 turnovers, no blocks, and 9 team fouls. Off the bench, the Eagles had 10 points. Points in the paint, they had 10. Second chance points, they had 5, and points off of turnovers, 0. For the Eagles, the leading scorer was Mays. Mays had 10 points. She did that on 3 of 5 shooting, 2 of 2 from behind the three-point line, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Next up, scoring-wise, they had 2 players with 6, as Jamie Clark had 6 points. She buried a couple of three-pointers. She's 2 of 6 from the three-point line. And then Mackenzie Jantz had 6 points, as she was 3 of 3 from the field goal line. 5 points each for Kylie Vestal and for Andrade, as she was 1 of 1 from the three-point line and 2 points from the free throw line. For the Texas Wesleyan Rams, they shot 39% from the field. They were 13 of 33. From the three-point line, they were only 4 of 15, 26%. Free throws outshot the Eagles by 8 from the free throw line. They made 6 of those for 50%, 6 of 12. Rebounds, they had 19 rebounds, 7 offense and 12 defensive rebounds. They had 7 assists, 3 steals, 2 turnovers, 3 block shots, and 17 fouls. 11 points from the bench, 14 points in the paint, 10 second chance points, and 7 points off of turnovers. Leading scorer was Gleason for the Rams. Gleason shot from the field 5 of 10. She is 2 of 6 behind the three-point line for 13. 7 points by Brigham. She was 3 of 6 from the field, no three-point attempts, and 1 for 4 from the free throw line. 5 points apiece by Coy and Worley, 4 by Nagawuchi, and 2 from Winkfield. Leading rebounder, they had 2 girls with 4 each, as Coy and Brigham had 4 rebounds and then 3 assists by Gleason. So that'll catch you up on the stats here at halftime. Both teams are back out taking their warm-up shots, and we will get to second half action with the score 36-32, Rams over the Eagles, in just about a minute and 25 seconds. Glad you've joined us here from Southwestern Christian University, home of the Lady Eagles and men's team. Men's team will be playing here right around 8 o'clock. The way it looks, things should work out. And love to see you come to the gym or join us here live for that game. I'm Danny Nix. I've been bringing you the play-by-play, the color, and I think he even did a little riffing there in that first half. Known to do that too. So be back here in just a few seconds with second half action. Rams are out on the court. Winkfield, Gleason, Worley, Coy, and Brightwell starting. And the Eagles now coming out. Vestal, Morley, Jans, Clark, and Andrade. The Eagles ball, again, they're in the light gray, trimmed in blue, going left to right. While the Rams are in the dark blue, trimmed in gold, going right to left. We're back to action. Vestal hands off to Andrade, to Jans, and we're going to have a whistle blown already. And see what this call is.
Foul number 15
Worley on the foul. That'll be her second foul of the game. First team foul of the second half. And Janes will inbound the ball from underneath the Eagles' basket. Finds Andretti wide open. She's not afraid to shoot the three, and she buries it. The Eagle three ball to get the Eagles off to a good start. Wingfield ball nearly stolen by Andretti. Gleason came away with it. The Eagles in a 2-3 zone. Wingfield out top. Three-point shot put up and no good by Worley. Andretti on the long rebound for the Eagles. Come back up court. Gets it to Clark. She's going to let loose a three, and she just misses. Wingfield on the rebound. Back up court. Andretti steps in front of her. Then she pulls up and shoots. Misses. And Morley on the rebound for the Eagles. Andretti, far wing, dribbles in, goes in against Gleason, throws up a right-hand shot and scores. So Andretti getting things going for the Eagles. She now has 8 points. Three-two defense. Andretti steals the ball again. Gleason tries to knock away from her, does it up court to Vestal. She pulls up, stops, shoots, and scores. So the Eagles come out firing. They're now up 39-36, scoring the first 7 points of the second half. 3-2 defense again. Wingfield to Gleason. Gleason to Worley. Back to Gleason. Far corner to Wingfield. Wingfield to Coy. To Wingfield. To Gleason. Gleason steps around Andretti. Then long three put up. No good. That shot was put up by Coy, and back come the Eagles. Andretti on the far wing. She's going to dribble in again. Kicks it back out to Clark. Clark hands it to Vestal. Vestal looks underneath the Morley. Should have been a foul, reaching over. And she does get fouled that time. Foul's going to be on Worley. That'll be her second. Jans will inbound the ball from underneath. Now we're ready for action. Vestal into Jans. To Morley. Morley gets her shot blocked out of bounds by Gleason, who belonged to the Eagles. Jans will inbounds it again. Way out top to Clark. She fakes the three. Inside to Jans, and she scores it. Good ball action there by the Lady Eagles. Wingfield bringing it up for the Rams. Gleason here in the near wing. Underneath the Wingfield. Far corner to Worley. Back to Gleason up top. Gleason to Worley. Pulls it back out. Gleason with a long three. No good. Vestal on the rebound for the Eagles. She heads back up court. To Clark. Fakes another three. Kicks it to a wide open Jans, who lets loose a three in and out. Clark with almost the rebound. It gets knocked out of her hand, and then we're going to have a foul called. That foul's going to go on Morley for the Eagles. That'll be her second foul. Wingfield across the half-court line. 3-2 defense now by the Eagles. Gleason to Bingham. Bingham here to Worley. Worley dribblers back up top and gives it to Bingham. To Wingfield, misses a shot. Offensive rebound by the Rams as Coy came out with it. Back to Wingfield underneath. Her pass is deflected. Morley comes away with it. 4-on-2 up to Vestal. Vestal goes right down the middle, puts up a layup, misses. Morley on the rebound. It's going to go off of a ram out of bounds. It'll be Eagle ball. Yeah, we got a stoppage in action. Jans inbounds it, gets it to Clark. Clark dribbles back up to the free throw line, spins and gets it stolen away from her by Brigham. Back up court, 2-on-1. And then losing control of it and was Worley, and Vestal took it away from her. Then we're going to have a foul on Gleason. And that'll send Morley to the line to shoot 2. That'll be Gleason's, how many fouls? That'll be her first foul. Now they're going to say it's on the floor, so the Eagles will inbound it. This time Vestal will inbounds the ball. Hunting for someone. Gets it into Jans. Jans gets it nearly stolen by Gleason, but she reached over. So it'll be Eagles ball again. They'll inbound it. 4th team foul here with 5:46 left. Gleason got fortunate. She didn't get technical the way she slammed the ball on the ground. The refs didn't see it. Vestal to Clark to Andretti. Andretti goes in, throws up a shot. Good. Andretti with 12 points now in the game, leading the Eagles. Winkfield over to Worley. Far corner to Brigham. Brigham looks underneath, kicks it to Worley for a long 3. She buries that one. Vestal across the half-court line, 43-39, Eagle lead. Jans to Andretti. Andretti to Clark. Clark to Andretti. Andretti makes a move in. Nearly gets it stolen. Back out to a wide-open Clark. Doesn't shoot it. She couldn't handle it. Dribbles in. Too hard of a shot. She misses. Back comes Worley. To Winkfield, she'll dribble in, pull up, shoot, good. Winkfield with 4 points on the game. Vestal sets up the offense to Andretti. Andretti, nice pass to Vestal. She gets fouled by Winkfield. That'll be Winkfield's 3rd foul of the game. That'll get Walls up and coming into the game for her. And Mays will be checking into the game for Clark for the Eagles. Yeager will be checking in when she can for Vestal, who's at the line to shoot 2, and she makes the first one. Vestal with 8 points on the game now. Make that 8 as she misses the second one. 3-point lead for the Eagles. 4:17 left here in the 3rd quarter. Walls up top. Far side to Brigham. Inside pass knocked away by Andretti. Good defense. Up court to Vestal. Vestal back to Andretti. Andretti dribbles in left-handed, throws up a left-hand shot, misses, falls to the floor, no foul called. Back comes Worley all the way, and she misses her shot. And going to go off Morley. It'll be Rams ball. Finally, Yeager can check in as Vestal takes a seat. Gleason will inbound the ball underneath her own basket. Does so to Coy. all the way out front to Walls. Gleason pulls up for three. That one is nothing but net. Gleason with 16 points on the game. She can shoot the ball. She gets that three way up in the air, and it finds nothing but net. Mays far side to Morley. She'll let loose a three, nothing but net. Eagle three ball by Morley. Back and forth threes. Brigham. And we're going to have a walking called on Walls, as she must have dragged her foot. Turnover to the Eagles. Yeager across the half-court line for the Eagles. Andretti looks over the defense. Gets it to Yeager on the far side. Back to Mays. Morley dribbles in, turns, throws up a left-hand scoop shot and makes it around Gleason. Gleason was trying to block a left-hand hook, and she scooped it around her. Walls with the ball over the far side to Brigham. She dribbles in, pulls up and shoots and misses. Fight for the rebound. Yeager comes away with it. Heads up court. Now she holds up. The three-point line gets it to Andretti at the wing. Pass inside to Morley. Gleason on her. Pass to Yeager. 11 on the shot clock. Yeager drives in, pulls up. Passes it to Jantz, deflected away. 5 on the shot clock. Morley's shot is blocked by Gleason. And back come the Rams with the ball up court. And Andretti with a great defensive steal. She's going to go in all the way. Puts it up and scores. What a great play by Andretti. Steals the pass that was headed to Gleason. Great athletic move. Worley on the far side, up top to Walls. Walls with Andretti on her. She'll pull up and shoot a three. Misses. Jantz on the rebound for the Eagles. 51-44 lead for the Eagles. Mays to Jantz to Andretti. Andretti to Yeager. She goes in and gets fouled. See who they call that on. And going to be on Gleason. That'll be her third foul here with a minute 5 left in the third. She's going to go take a seat. Yeager will go to the line to shoot two. Yeager, no points on the game so far. Unusual for her. First free throw goes in. Second one, no good. She goes running for the rebound, just misses getting it. And back comes Wall. She pulls up and shoots, no good. Jan's on the rebound. And gets it to Jones, who's in the game now. Wide open. Three, no good by Yeager. Just a little short. Worley coming back for the Rams. Worley to Brigham. Looking underneath him. Nakawachu, who's in the game now. Pass inside, knocked away by Morley. Great job by the Eagles. As Jones brings it up, 16 on the shot clock. Game clock, I'm sorry, as the shot clock's turned off. Yeager to Jantz, 8 seconds. Jantz to Mays. Mays spins, tries to make a shot, gets taken away from her, and double dribble called with 0.3 seconds left. So it'll have to be a quick pass and shoot. Mays throws it up. It wasn't going to count. She didn't get it off in time. So at the end of the third quarter, Lady Eagles up by 8 points, probably the largest of the game, 52-44. As we head into fourth quarter action, Eagles shooting 40% from the field now, 19-47. And Drede with 14 big points. She got a lot of those right there in that third quarter, driving and shooting the ball. Eagles 8-21 for 38% from the three-point line, while the Rams are 16-46 for 34%. They're 6-21 from behind the three-point line. Sorry, losing my voice here. Free throws, Eagles 6 of 8 for 75%. 6 of 12 for the Rams for 50%. Both teams have 26 rebounds, 5 offensive, 21 for the Eagles, 8 offensive, 18 defensive for the Rams. Gleason, their leading scorer, who has to be seating right now with 3 fouls. She has 16 points. Coy with 6 rebounds, Worley with 3 assists. Morley, 7 rebounds for the Eagle, and Vestal with 3 assists. So, it'll be the Rams ball coming into the fourth quarter. The Eagles with Mays, Jones, Jans, Wade, and Yeager on the floor. Bring him with the ball to Walls, to Coy, back to Walls, to bring him across court to Coy. She'll drive in, pull up, shoot a little floater, makes it. Nobody stopped her from walking into the lane. Yeager to Jones. Jones to Jans. Jans makes a nice move and scores. That puts Jans into double figures tonight as she walked around Nakauchi. Walls up top. Far side to Worley. She dribbles in, kicks it back out to Brigham. Wide open Coy for a 3, and she buries it. Yeager up top. To Jans. To Jones. Jones gets fouled. That foul's going to go on Worley. That'll be her third foul. That'll bring Brightwell back into the game. And also Winkfield back into the game for the Rams. As Worley and Nagauchu take a seat. Jans got to get it in, calls timeout. Couldn't find anybody to throw it to. Talking about it, saying, girls, you got to move over there. Got to give me somebody to throw it to. Only got 5 seconds. Danny Nix here, bringing you the play-by-play, the color. Tonight's game. Normally, Steve Ely joins me, but he's had something else better to do this week as he's over in the state of Hawaii. Okay, Eagles ball. Jones will inbound it from underneath. Gets it out front to Jans. Jans hands it back to Jones. Jones dribbles near side, back up top to Jans. 10 on the shot clock to Yeager. Yeager nearly double dribbled, gets it back to Mays. 5 on the shot clock. Mays dribbles in, falls down, and turned it over to the Rams before the shot clock went off. And then Brigham scores just inside the three-point line. That'll give her 9 points of the game. And we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Arthur and the Eagles. 8:07 left. Eagles up on top, 54-51, as I've seen that 8-point lead dwindle down by 4. I try to save my voice a little bit for the men's game. Andrade with 14 points for the Eagles. Mays and Jantz both with 10. Gleason with 16. She's still sitting on the bench. Vestal with the ball, hands it to Andrade. Andrade to Worley up top to Vestal, nearly stolen by Winkfield. Inside pass to Morley, and that's going to be over the back by Coy. That'll be her second foul.
Foul on number 10, Coy. Second personal foul, second team foul. Into the game for the Rams, number 15, Worley.
Worley checks back into the game as Jantz gives it to Morley up top to a wide open Vestal. She's going to shoot a three in and out. That almost went in. Fight for the ball, and it's going to be Rams' ball. Morley did a good job getting over there and trying to save it, knocking it off of Rams. Just didn't get there quite in time. Walls throws it, and it's tipped by Vestal, goes out of bounds. Walls to Brigham, corner to Coy. Coy back up top to Brigham, back to Coy, bounce pass inside to Brightwell, back out to Coy. Brightwell now, two-pointer, and she drills it. That's Brightwell's first basket of the game. Comes at a good time, 7:10 left. Eagles with a 1-point lead. Clark to Jantz to Andrade. Andrade to Vestal. Vestal dribbles in, goes all the way in, left-hand shot and scores it. Vestal into double figures. Now that's 4 Eagles with double figures. Walls to Brigham. Back out top to Walls. Now inside to Coy. 10 on the shot clock, all the way out front to Walls. Andrade, hands up on defense. Coach yells out. Pass inside, shot put up, and missing that time was Brightwell. The Eagles came away with it. Vestal to Andrade. Andrade looks over the defense, starts to make her drive in. Kicks it to Vestal, wide open. Inside to Morley, nice pass to Vestal, give and go. Vestal, 2 points, Eagle, big basket. 5:56 left in the game. Walls, far corner to Worley, long three, put up, in and out. Andrade with the rebound. She heads back up court. She's going to go all the way with it. Kicks it back out to Morley for a long three. Nothing but air ball. Timeout called by the Rams with 5:36. 61-53. Eagles up on top of the Rams. So 5:36 left. Eagles stretch it back out to an 8-point lead. Andrade with 14 points. 10 by Jantz, 12 now by Vestal. and 10 by Mays. Just trying to save my voice a little bit. Apologize for that. 2 games to do, and sometimes it ain't easy. All right. Ready for action? Rams bringing it down the full court. Eagles in a 3-2 zone defense. Wingfield kicks it over to Worley. Back to Wingfield. She'll pull up from the free throw line and get it to go. Andretti with the ball. Seems like they want her to be the playmaker. She dribbles in, spins, kicks it back to Jans. Back inside to Morley, out to Vestal. Wide open 3, rattles it home for an Eagle 3 ball. Wingfield. Oh, should have been a walk. Didn't get it. So Wingfield dragged her foot. Inside pass to Nawaguchi. Back to Wingfield. She'll pull up and shoot again. Off the glass and good. Vestal bringing the ball up. Coach Arthur calls out the play once. Vestal to Jance, over to Andretti. Andretti going to take it in, goes all the way in, shoots, misses, falls to the floor, and grabbing the rebound is the Rams, Worley. Back all the way up, and shot put up by Brigham, and she missed it, but she'll go to the line to shoot too as Vestal fouled her. That'll be Vestal's second foul on the game, only the first team foul. 4:13 left. Shots up and no good by Brigham. Big misses. Second shot is up and gets that one to roll home. 64-58. 4:10 left. Great game by both teams. Andretti up top to Vestal. Looks underneath, gets it to Clark. Clark bounces past to Jans, hands it back to Clark. 12 on the shot clock. She pulls up. Now she goes back in on Wingfield. Gets it to Jans. She'll shoot a shot in and out. Fight for the rebound. Nagawachi comes away with it. Back they come. Brigham to Brightwell. She'll shoot short. Jans with the rebound. Back comes Vestal. Vestal pulls it back out. Sets up the play. No need to hurry. Got a 6-point lead, 2-possession game. You just have to keep playing offense and make them when you can. Inside to Jans. Jans back to Vestal. Wide open. Buries it. So Kylie's gotten hot here in the second half, and now with 15 points, maybe 17 points, so we're going to have a timeout called. 3:01 left. Eagles up on top, 66-58. 30-second timeout. Coach Arthur talking to the girls. Make your shots. Don't hurry anything. Make them use a lot of time, and you can come away with the victory here. All right, the Rams will bring the ball in. Wingfield to Nawaguchi inside to Brightwell, and she gets fouled. Foul's going to go on Jantz. That'll be her third foul. Brightwell will go to the line to shoot.
Personal foul, second team foul to the line, number 24, Brightwell.
Brightwell's first attempts from the free throw line. First one up, leaves it well short. Steps up for her second one. Buries that one. Eagle ball. They're going to play some token full court pressure, man-on-man full court pressure. Vestal has no problem with that. Wingfield got play put on her. And then Andretti buries a three. Largest lead of the game for the Eagles, 69-59, 2:25 left. All they've got to do is play smart ball here. Wingfield dribbles in, pulls up, pushes it over to Brightwell. She spins, shoots, and scores. Wingfield did a good job of finding Brightwell open on that one. Vestal to Andretti. Andretti with a great game tonight. Stolen by Vestal. This game's getting out of hand now for the Eagles, and she goes in and scores. Vestal on fire. Nagalucci goes in, puts up a little left-handed shot. She makes it. Minute 27. 10-point lead, 73-63. Andretti on the far side. Dribbles in, kicks it to Jan. She has it knocked out of her hand by Gleason, who's back in now. Then we're going to have a whistle. Andrade on that foul. That's her third. You don't want to foul there with a minute 9 left. Let the clock run. Rams inbound it right here below us. Worley. They've got to go quick. Gets it to Nagawuchi. Back out to Gleason. Gleason will stop, throw up a long three, nothing but air. She's a great shooter. Timeout called, 57 seconds left. Eagles up 73-66 as the Rams call that timeout. Vestal with 21 points on the game now. She got a hot streak going there in that second half. 9 of 15 from the field, 2 of 4 from the three-point line. Andrade did 2. She got 17 points now. She has done that on 6 of 8 shooting, 3 of 3 behind the three-point line. 10 by Mays, 10 by Jans. Gleason, 19 points for the Rams. 10 by Worley and 10 by Brigham. Eagles 44%, 11 of 25 from the three-point line. 8 of 24 for 33% for the Rams. Eagle ball, they'll be facing full court pressure. Jans will inbounds it, gets to Vestal. They're not going to trap her. She won't have any problems breaking that. She doesn't. Pulls up, then pulls back out. She finally gets fouled.
Foul number 23
Brigham on that foul. Third team foul, so 47 seconds left. They can run around with the ball here a little bit. Finally gets it in, and we're going to have back again to Vestal. We have a foul again on Brigham. That'll be her third foul. So Vestal will throw it in this time. They'll foul quickly again, try to get him to the line. Gets it into Clark, and she gets fouled by Coy. That'll be her third foul. So that'll send Clark to the line to shoot 1-1. First shot is up and no good, short. Second one's up and good. 74-66. Three possession game with 44 seconds left. Wingfield pulls up for a long three. That's going to be no good. Morley comes away with the rebound, and she gets fouled. Foul by Brigham again. That'll be her fourth foul. And Morley will go to the line to shoot 1-1.
Fourth personal foul. To the line, number 23, McKenna Morley. 2 shots.
Morley with 8 points. 9 points. She could go in double figures. She makes this. And she does. So Morley's in double figures. 10-point lead. Gleason with the long three. That one is nothing but net. And Jans will go to the line as Wingfield picked up her fourth foul. The Eagles have been averaging 81.9 points a game, and they're getting close to that again if they keep going to the free throw line like this. And Jans gets 2 free throws. Makes the first one. Second one's up, and that one's good. Back to a 9-point lead, 27 seconds left. Brigham to Gleason. Gleason dribbles around, back to Brigham. She's going to drive in, let her do that all day. Scores it, who cares at this point? No three-pointers, and Vestal gets fouled by Worley, and that's her fourth foul. Gleason keeps hitting those three-pointers. Vestal buries the first one. Second one's in the air, and she buries it. Back come the Rams over to Gleason. Goes around, shoots up another one. That one's well short that time. She felt the pressure from Vestal, and that's going to be your ball game. Eagles 80-71. Big win for the Lady Eagles over the Texas Wesleyan University Rams. That's going to move the Rams to 13-7 on the year, 8-5 in conference, while the Eagles go to 15-6 on the year, and now they're 7-6 in conference. So big win for the Lady Eagles. Both teams shaking hands. We'll give you stats and get out of here, and then be back in about 20 minutes for the guys' games. Lady Eagles shot 28 of 59 for 47% on the game. They were 11 of 25 from three-point line for 44%. From the free throw line, it evened up compared to how it was first half. The Eagles shot 13 of 16 for 81%. Rebounds, Eagles had 31, 5 offense, 26 defense. They had 16 total assists. They ended up with 8 steals, 11 turnovers, 1 block, and 13 team fouls. Eagles were led in scoring by Kylie Vestal. She was 9 of 15 from the field, 2 of 4 from the three-point line, 3 of 4 from the free throw line for a total of 23 points. Andrade, 6 of 8 from the field, 3 for 3 from the three-point line, 2 for 2 free throw line for 17 points. 10 points by Kia Mays, 12 points by Mackenzie Jantz, and 10 by McKenna Morley for the Eagles. 80 total points. The Eagles were led in rebounds by Morley. She had a total of 9 rebounds tonight, 5 by Jamie Clark, definitely worth mentioning. And then assist leader was Andrade with 4 big assists. And then 3 Eagles with 3, Vestal, Jans, and Morley with 3 apiece. For the Rams, Gleason, 22 big points. While the Rams shot 27 of 62 from the shooting for 43%. From the three-point line, they were 9 of 27 for 33%. 8 of 16, 50% from the free throw line. 28 rebounds. Eagles got them by 3 rebounds, 8 offensive, 20 defensive rebounds. 14 assists, 6 steals, 10 turnovers. They had 5 big blocks and 20 team fouls. Gleason, the leading scorer, with 22 points. She was 8 of 15 from field goal. She was 5 of 11 from three-point. That's good shooting. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 12 points by Brigham. 5 of 9 shooting from the field goal line, and attempted no 3. She was 2 of 6 from the free throw line. 10 points by Worley, 8 apiece by Wheatfield and Coy. Leading rebounder was Coy and Worley. They both had 6 rebounds. And leading in assists was Gleason with 3, Worley with 3, and Wingfield with 3. So that's your stats. That's your game. Eagles win this one. Guys, game coming up next. We'll be back here in about 16 minutes for that action. That should be a great game. As I'm sitting here looking at Texas Wesleyan. Wow, have they got some tall players on this team. So this should be interesting. Thank you for joining us for Eagles basketball. I'm Danny Nix, who brought you the action. Thank you for joining Eagles basketball tonight.